home relaxing as you try to wait for tomorrow so that you can get started with the day. Today I'm going to be your presenter, and mine is just, my role is very small. It's just to usher in those that are going to take us through. And today I really want to welcome you. We are going to be talked to by the people who've been in this business for more than 20 years. And I've learned a lot from them, and I'm sure you're going to learn a lot from them. And so I will just request you that anything that can interrupt you can keep it aside so that you can be able to enjoy and seize every moment of it. It's very educative. It's people that are very seasoned. They are going to give you the very best that you have ever known. So I'm welcoming you to this session. And like you can see, it always starts with a dream. It's always something that really makes you feel that you need something more than what you're getting out of life. So to start you on is, let me put on my screen visually. Yeah. So I'm welcoming everybody, and what I'm saying is that it all starts with a dream. And so for today, what is your dream today? What is it, the dream that you really have in life? I'm sure each and every one of us, we have a dream. And even when we are born, we have a dream. And to start it off, my name is Judith. I'm in this business that I'm going to talk to you about and others this afternoon. For the last 19 years, I came here courtesy of a stranger. I'll forever be grateful to her for showing this business opportunity. Prior to this business, I was working in the banking industry. I worked for 12 years. I took a early retirement. I went home and I became a housewife. And what I thought it was not really good to stay in the house. And so that you don't become a burden to your children, you don't want to become a burden to your spouse, you don't want to become a burden to your friends. I also didn't want my friends to run away from me. You see, in the banking sector, for sure, we know that anytime that you retire, what happens is that after 1 year, people know that your money is gone. And so when they see you, they keep a distance, just in case you borrow from them. So I didn't want really my very good friends to run from me. And so I really wanted something for myself. And so I went to do fashion and design, which was my childhood hobby, so that I could get an income for myself. And you see, me and a very special prayer, I was actually asking God to give me a right business. I didn't want a bulk business. Business to do with beans, maize, and everything else. I really do not like that business because for me, I feel it is very bulky. But so I was really praying for a very right business. And so I thought, fashion and design is actually a right business. And I thought I would get my very good friends who have good incomes and I can be able to sell my goods to them and I can make the money that I really wanted. For a start, really, I wanted 10,000 Kenya shillings, at least so that when you go around with your friends, and don't have always to pay them bills, but you can always also pay them bill. And so that's why I went in. And while I was there, this business opportunity was introduced to me. And like I'm going to share, and like others are going to share. And I looked at it immediately. The following day I was in business. I even didn't know I was supposed to make the money, but I really promised I'm going to show you. And you see, having banking background, for sure I knew those people who earned money were business people. And those are the people I used to see coming to the bank. They would see the manager because they had the money. And like you hear the saying goes that money talks. And so me, I thought maybe I really wanted to be a business person. And so I went and she told me, I'm going to help you, I'm going to support you. And I can assure you that's why I'm here 19 years down the line. And so I'm going to share exactly what I've been doing. And let me tell you people, I'm a business person and I'm also a business student. When we talk about business, I get very excited because anytime I see anything that is business related, I get very, very excited. So today we are going to share what I've been doing for the last 19 years and what has kept me glued to this business and what is so special about this business. Number one, when I came, I was told, "Would you have a dream?" Yes, I had a dream. I wanted to make 10,000 shillings. I didn't want my friends to run away from me. I didn't want to become a parent to my spouse and my children. And for me, that was my dream. But you see, for you, it could be something different. For some of us, maybe it is food. For others, it is shelter. Right now, at this time of COVID, For sure, you know, many people are not able to pay their rent. Businesses went down. There were pay cuts. Definitely, shelter is a really a big issue, especially in big cities. Some people handed to relocate to a country. So what I'm saying is that maybe yours is about shelter, or somebody else's school fees. I only realized that last week when maybe it was just a rumor that the schools might be open. I found some people go to a panic mode because I didn't know what they were going to do. For some of us, maybe it is rent. Rent is really an issue. It's an issue, especially if you're under pay cut, or maybe if your job went down, or maybe your employer said we can't continue anymore, and you have to pay the price that you live. Maybe that is your dream, to be able to pay rent without being kuvukuzwa na landlord, bila landlord maybe kukutafuta. You see, na kuambia watoto akikunja mwambie siko. And when the landlord comes, they always say, ati wacha nienda nimuulize. So definitely the landlord don't know you are in the house. So maybe you ask for the rent. For somebody else, maybe it's owning properties. Me now, once I've been this business for long, I've done what I wanted to do. Is just investment. Maybe that's why you want to be in this business. Maybe you have done those other things, so you are wondering you need money so that maybe you can invest and have some properties. For some of us, maybe it's travel. Yeah, there are those people who really want to travel the world. And let me tell you, traveling is so exciting. I've traveled so much courtesy of this business that I'm going to talk to you about. And let me tell you, it's a dream of every person that they really want to travel the world. It is exciting to see what are other people doing in those other countries. For some of us, it's having money in the bank. You see, having in the bank gives you a lot of comfort. That in case of any eventualities, that you can always wake up and do something that you want to do. When you have money in the bank, then you can wake up, buy yourself a car. You can wake up, buy yourself in the house. You can wake up, travel the world, and be wherever you want to be when you have the money in the bank. Maybe that is a dream of somebody. And so our mission today is to make the world a healthy and a happier place. Definitely when your dreams are working, definitely it's really going to work for you. Like I said, it started with a dream. And of course, right, you see, we have the founder of this company. I admire this person because at 19 years, he had a dream. He really wanted the very best in his health and so many other things. So what I'm saying is that everybody starts with a dream. And of course, even him, we started with a dream. For this company that has been there for now 60 years, definitely that was a big dream. Of course, it starts as an idea. But as time goes by, what happens is that the dreams becomes a reality. Now, what makes this company so unique? I can assure you there's that group of uniqueness that really keeps us going. And one of this is the values that the company has put in front of everything else. And one of those is about absolute integrity. That anything that we ever do in this company, whether it is about the customer service, whether it's about the products, whether it's about the company, whether it's about the people around them, or the distributors, let me tell you, there's absolute honesty and integrity in this company. And for the last 19 years, sijawahi sikia nimeambiwa, oh, ati unajua pesa au simechelewa. No, I've always had my money. For the last 19 years, sijawahi sicherewezwa pesa yangu. And so what I can assure you is that this absolute honesty and integrity. The other thing that I really love about this company is that people are number one. This about equal. It's about it's about placing this person as number one. Remember, wherever you go one over, there's nothing that will ever be equitable to a human being. And so when you come to this company, you are always number one. The company places you at the core of whatever they are doing. And so wherever you come from, whoever you are, whatever race, whatever age, let me tell you, the company will always place you number one. Without people, there's no business. Without people, there's nothing. So people are always number one. The other thing is we have great products. And let me tell you, our products are amazing. I just remember when COVID came in, it was announced in March of this year. Let me tell you, all of a sudden, there was a chance of many people that were coming to pick our products because our products, there's a scientific advisory behind the products, and so people wanted the very best that can make sure that their immunity is really kept high, that their immunity is not compromised. And so in case that virus might have come near you, let me tell you, you didn't have to worry because the product is good. The product is unique. There's none like other. The other thing is the company gives us an equal opportunity. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter who you've been. let me tell you, the company gives you an equal opportunity. Whether you are maybe you come maybe from Europe, whether you come from Africa, whether you come from, I don't know where, in this company treats you the same. Whether you have no money, whether you have the money, whether you are what, whether you know, the company just picks you from wherever you are, and then they are able to mold you to become whoever you want to become. And then this company, as along the division, it is not just working for today, it is working for today and into the future. I'm just looking forward in another 60 years, where will this company be? And let me tell you, amazing things are in the oven, and you better be around us so that we can be able to be together with all of us. Now, this is a business of the 21st century. That is network marketing. What is it? And I always say that this is a system of distribution. That is from the manufacturer to the consumer. It is about the keys to building wealth. And you see, it is the easiest way that I've ever known. I've told you I'm a marketing and a business student. And one thing that I've always known about marketing is that it's about the distribution of goods and services. And that is what all over the world, it's always like that. You're either distributing goods or you're either distributing services. Whichever of them are so crucial to the customer that really needs it. Network marketing is as a global reach. It is not just like maybe the local business that you ever know. With the network marketing, I always remember that when COVID came in March, we have always thought that we've done business online, but right now we are doing the business online. Today, I'm speaking to people in Australia. Today, I'm speaking to people in South Africa. I'm speaking to people in Nigeria. And you see, I'm just sitting right here in Kenya. So that's the beauty of network marketing. It has a global reach. And that means you can be able to do a global business while you are sitting at the comfort of your own. The other thing is, it's about the leverage that you can always multiply the time that you work. Because you are not working alone, you are working with so many other people. That means you are able to multiply what you're doing. You are leveraging on time. That means instead of me working, I can only work 24 hours. Or let's say 8 hours, because for 8 hours I have to work for my business. For those who are working, for 8 hours I have to be asleep. And for 8 hours, maybe that is the time, maybe I'm resting. And let me tell you, suppose you got other people that can also be with you. That means you, instead of working for 8 hours, if you have maybe another 1,000 people working with you, that means you can be able to work for 8,000 hours. And that is what the supermarkets do. That's the works the banks do, because they get other people and get their time. They are able to leverage on time, and they are able to make a lot of money. This is what the business has taught me. That instead of me working for maybe 8 hours in a day, I can now be able to work for 80,000 hours in a day. And that one made me so happy. The other thing is that the business is easy to duplicate. It's a business that I can pick up and I can also give it to somebody else. And you see, when I came to this business, I was told that you can't duplicate what you fabricate. So the business is so simple, and so I'm able to duplicate it so easily. And then the other thing is, in network marketing, your business runs 24/7, 365 days. What do I mean by this? I have business in America. Right now, it is bedtime in Kenya, and let me assure you, in America, they are asleep. But no sooner than I go to sleep, American people wake up. They are working. That means because we are all of us working in a network, that means my business will never go to sleep. My business runs 24/7. That is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 or 366 days in a year. And that when I was introduced to this business, it made me get so excited. And I've never looked back. I'm still moving on. So what are the sources of our income, or maybe the sources of our wealth? Definitely, or what we knew when we left school, like when our parents really wanted us to go to school so that we can come out and get employment. And that is what many people ever knew. And that is the only way they can be able to get money. Now, when after school, some of us we got employed, and then we found no, that is not good enough. Some of us maybe decided to go and sell their skills. There are those who are lawyers. There are those who are maybe they offer services like the airlines, the banks. And you find some people are owning banks today. So that means they have a skill maybe in finance. And so they decide that is where they want to go. And maybe the lawyers are selling their services, and maybe the doctors. That way you can be able to get some income, especially if you become a professional. The other thing is you find there are some people who maybe sell products. There are those who are also selling their services. And of course, like maybe the banks are selling their services, the airlines, but a company like ours now we focus on the products. Other people maybe they rely on inheritance. You inherit from your family. This is maybe the only way you can be able to get your income. Other people maybe you get a jackpot, but you see you can't rely on the jackpot. You can't even rely on the inheritance because sometimes inheritance somebody might decide I'm not giving it to you, and you have no authority to demand to inherit things that do not belong to you. Or maybe a jackpot. A jackpot can come once in a blue moon. You can't wait. When will you ever hit a jackpot? I think people do that every other time. And of course, like I've told you, we deal in products. And for me, I'm so passionate about the products. Anytime I see a product, number one, I look at it, how is it packaged? I look at how beautiful is it appearing to me. And so me, I'm always in love in a product. And that's why many times when I go to the supermarket, I always go maybe pick a product, have a look at it. You know, I get excited about our product. I told you I'm a business and I'm a marketing student. And so I really get excited when I see a product. And of course, I always like to know the chemistry of how it has come to be. And of course, in our company, we have our home care range. And let me tell you, this company is a home of brands. We have our home care range, we have our health care range, and we have our skin care range, and we have our personal and skin care range. And let me tell you, I've been using these products for the last 19 years. Especially the skin care range, when I came, I was really looking for a skin care. And when I landed on one, I've never looked back. When I look at our home care, let me tell you, I never used any other home care products, that is a detergent I use from my business. And that is what I've been taught. And you see, I have learned how to buy from my business. Now, not so much about that session, but really there are those people that were coming to speak to us, just like Andy put it. And I really want us to listen to them, and so that we can be able to hear what they really had prepared for us, because these are people that have been in business for quite some time. And I do believe that these people have really what it takes to tell us what it is so important about this business. So I'm going to invite them. And I'm going to start with one of our distributors. She's Mary Mengo. You can unmute yourself. Mary Mengo, you can unmute yourself. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Mary. Yes.
Okay, Judy.
Thank you so much, Mary.
Okay.
Yeah, Mary, you are welcome.
Right.
And Mary Mary is a seasoned distributor. I found her in the business, and she's always available. She has a wealth of knowledge. And when you talk about her product, she is so amazing. Maybe Mary, you could tell us how it all began and what really attracted you to this company and what health means to you.
Thank you, Judy. Thank you. That was a wonderful presentation. Good evening, friends. Like Judy has said, I'm always very passionate about the products because the products made me to know this company. If it were not for products, maybe I would not be here today. So she said, my name is Mary Mengo. I'm a mother. I'm married to Steve Mengo. Between us, we have got 2 children, grown-ups, and we have another 3 which we adopted. So we are parents of 5 children. So when I came, I worked with a diplomatic mission before came to Neolife, before knowing this company. And in the diplomatic mission, the office I was very demanding. I used to work in an office where I would connect 2 countries, especially where the nationality is concerned. So I used to be very busy. I never had any time to rest at all whatsoever. So it's like I used to work 24/7, which was very tiring. So with all this working, this all resulted to many health challenges. So I came to this company because of health. So my challenges started one with stress. I used to have ulcers. I used to have allergies of everything, almost everything. It was not nice. But then as I was going through this, I developed another challenge. And this challenge, when I went to hospital in 1994, my doctor, a professor, when you are working in a big office and you have got a big big office, and you have big money, you'll always go to a better doctor. You go to a big hospital. So I went to hospital, and I was told, my doctor told me that what you are having is something known as arthritis. That was in 1994. And after being diagnosed with this, my doctor told me, my doctor professor, I am sorry, Mrs. Mengo, what you have got early arthritis, which I tell you the truth as a personal doctor, it has no cure. So it was not good to hear that you have got something which a doctor cannot cure, which a medicine cannot cure. So he told me, Mrs. Mengo, I am sorry, learn how to live with the arthritis and painkillers. It was very frightening, but then I had to get used to it. I had to start getting used to it. And I worked with a stick at one stage between 1994. I worked with a stick properly. And for sure now, to cut the long story short, year 2000, precisely January, in January year 2000, a good friend of mine came to my house late in the evening at around 10. And this friend of mine, she's none other than Pauline Moindi. That was my angel who came to my house at 10 o'clock. And to me, she was just coming to the house, but she had good news for me. She told me, Mama Betty, you know how we call one another? I have today, a friend of mine, a friend of hers, showed her a company where told her that this company is from America. It's known as Neolife, and it has good products. And she really took an interest on the product on my behalf. She listened, and she thought she asked for him, can I have the products I take to my friend because she has this problem, arthritis. She brought some products, and for sure I trusted on my friend. I'll always live to pray for her. She removed some tins, about 4 of them she placed on my table. And she told me, if you are going to use these products, I was told with the time, your arthritis, you'll keep your stick down. For that one, I didn't believe or not that how can I keep a stick down anyway? And I'm used to work with a stick. And I said, okay. I used them. She had a tin of a Formula 4 Plus. By then, we did not have Trienen. Formula 4 has a Trienen, but we didn't have a Trienen as itself. Then she had omega-3 salmon. She had chelated CalMag, and she had carotenoid complex. Those are the products she kept on top of my table. And she explained to me, I did not understand anything. I just wanted to know how can I use them and get better. And she told me, of course, she was still new. She didn't have much information, but she showed me how to use them. I started on them. And let me tell you, in February, that was year 2000, she told me to partner this company so that I can be buying the products for myself at a cheaper price. And I told her, gave her money, okay, go and register me. I didn't know where I was going to be registered. So end of the day, she brought me a number and I started buying the product. I would send her because I wouldn't get to the warehouse, to the shop to buy. She used to bring the products to me. And within the year, believe you me, I kept my stick down in the name of Jesus. And today, nobody can tell me that these products, they do not work. Today, I do not have any stick. I do not have any arthritis. Everything I had, even if it's the stress, the whatever, I'm very happy. I don't have anything. So I was not invited for the people who are being invited on this call. Me, I was not invited to any meeting at all whatsoever. It was brought in the house because I was sick. You could be there. You are not sick. You are invited to look at this. Even if you do not understand anything else, just understand the stories you are going to hear from these people, from me and other people who are coming in. So if you are on this call, I just heard you just to listen. Within now, like now the year 2000, when I kept my stick down, I kept on using these products and maybe more, not for the, of course, for the arthritis and for my wellnessness. And to date, I'm telling you, I have no arthritis, as I said, no stress. I'm even growing younger every single day. I'm so happy about that. And I'm telling you, life is good. So the business in this company followed me. It just followed me. I didn't come for business at all. The business, the lifestyle, let me tell you, wow. If I tell you the business I have today all over the world, I have businesses in Kenya, in Uganda, in Tanzania, in the Democratic Republic of Congo. I have business in the US, in about 3 states. I have business in Canada, all over the world. So this business, when now I started traveling, it was so exciting. I have traveled the world, me and Steve. So in the year 2000, in only 3 years, in the year 2004, my first international flight with this company, with Steve Mengo, it was to Mauritius. Wow, it was wonderful. From Mauritius, the following year, we went to Las Vegas, America. We have been to Cancun, Mexico. We have been to many places. We have been to Johannesburg. We have been to Durban. We have been to Cape Town. We have been to Sun City. We have been to Hong Kong. We have been to Dubai. I'm telling you, and the list is endless. So if you are here today, in exactly 5 years, year 2006, I resigned from the embassy. I resigned from this embassy, and I was free because I resigned because the salary which I was getting there, which was close to 100,000, about precisely 98,000. In this company, I had gone round it 3.5 times. And I thought I better come out here and enjoy life. So today, I'm 20 years in this company with the Neolife International. This is my 21st year. And every other day, it just looks like I've just started the business. As we have been going to all those places, this is lifestyle. Life is just getting better. Let me tell you the truth. This year, we were to go to Czech Republic. We were going to Prague. That's the capital, Czech Republic. But because of COVID-19, we couldn't go. But we will be going next year, 2021. We will be there. So what do I say? Neolife can spoil you, people. Neolife can spoil you. If you are ready to be spoiled, if it's health, if it's money, if it's lifestyle, I'm telling you, lifestyle is there to spoil you. So welcome aboard, and I look forward when you come aboard for us to be in this world, to have a healthier and a happier place. Together we can. Thank you so much. Back to you, Judy. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Mary. I told you, for those who are looking for health, you found it from the horse's mouth. When I look at her, I always admire. She looks very young. Actually, you wouldn't know that she is the years that she is. She is going to tell you one of these fine days how she is, and I'm sure you'll be so shocked. That means when you take care of your health, great things happen. So we are going to talk to, next we are going to hear from Friend. Friend, you can unmute yourself. Hi, Friend.
Hi, Judy. Can you hear me?
Yes. Welcome.
Okay.
Back to you. Yes.
Thank you. So my name is Fred Gichuki. Fred joined this business a while back in 1996 to be precise. That makes me about almost 24 years old, if I'm not wrong. I joined because I wanted money. For me, I didn't have any health challenge. I was not sick, but I wanted money. And the person who introduced me told me there is money. I was working in the hotel industry. I was working as a receptionist, and I was broke. I enjoyed the work that I was doing, but didn't have any money. I wasn't earning much, about 10K per month. This guy told me, Fred, there's something you can do part-time and make an extra income. I joined immediately. I started doing the business. Initially, many people discouraged me. They told me, Fred, you cannot make it. You're not a salesman. I mean, you don't even know how to sell and all these things. And like for the guests who are here, I want to tell you, the people whom you're going to talk to don't have your dreams. They don't have your vision. They will definitely discourage you. They will not understand where you are going. And if you listen to them, then you're not going to achieve your dreams. So I didn't listen to them, fortunately. Many of them were my relatives, my brothers, my sisters. And they told me, you'll waste your money, you can't make it and all these things. But I joined and I started doing this business. And it took me about 7 months to become a director, start earning over 30,000 Kenya shillings per month. That may seem very little money, but for me it was a lot because I was earning 10,000 full time. I worked very, very hard. And I remember I went on, I started developing some directors in my team. I became a world team member. When I became a world team member, many things changed. The first thing that changed is that I actually bought my first car. Now, my first car was exciting. It was a Toyota 100, and I didn't buy it for a lot of money. It was about 300,000, but it was fun. It was, we had a lot of fun with my friends and my business partners, traveling with it in different places. And more importantly, many of the people who are negative about the business, including one of my friends called James Kimani, whom I'm with in the car today, who's just come from a church doing a presentation. And he did not see the business. I told him about it. He was negative about it. And when he found me again with the car, he said, "Ay, hii ni yako. Hii ni ile kitu ulikuwa unaniambia." Now, when he saw the car, now he agreed and he joined. We've been doing the business with him since then. He's one of my directors. But the message I want to drive across to people is that people will doubt you. People will discourage you. They just want to test your resolve. If you are strong, if you are a person who does not give up easily, I guarantee you, you will actually end up winning them over with time. Because when you tell somebody, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do the other, people want to know, how serious is this person? Is he going to do it, or is just joking around? So I did the business. I became a world team. I had never been in a plane before. I remember the first time we were given a plane ride, we were taken to South Africa. And to me, it was quite exciting because we got into a plane and 4.5 hours later, we were in Joburg, South Africa. And I remember we were with Anyang Nyong and Kiraitu Murungi. These are the millionaires, the rich people that we see on television. I said, if these people can be doing this business, who am I, a receptionist, to say no? Who am I? Who needs to work it more than the other? So I focused on it and I did it very seriously. Since then, we've been traveling. After South Africa, the next trip that we got, I think, was to Mauritius. We've been to Mexico. We've been to UK. We've been to America twice. We went to the headquarters of the company in California to see how the products are made and all that. Been to South Africa about 9 times. And the exciting thing is that when I travel with my wife. And incidentally, when I got married, my wife told me, Sasa wewe, why are you selling soap? Yeah, you have a good papers. Why don't you look for a good job? I told her, sweetie, she was working for the Uganda High Commission. Just let me sell soap. You continue working for the commissioner, because she was the assistant to the commissioner. And she continued working, but then she saw something strange. This guy was waking up late, sleeping until any time. Sometimes he's up early, sometimes he's not going anywhere. Yet he's earning much more money than his boss. She was so shocked, you know. I remember when we were given a trip to South Africa and we were in the hotel, I asked her, so sweetie, how do you see this business, Yakuza Sabuni? Akaniambia ni mzuri. In fact, I want to quit what I'm doing. We do that one with you because I can see kona pesa, you know? So the thing I want to drive across is this. There are challenges along the way, but if you're strong, if you're determined, if you focus on your dream, you can actually make it. And people are just waiting to see how far you'll get so that they come and join you and then they run with you. They want to see whether you're a serious leader, whether you're somebody who can grab something and run with it, or you're just talking about it. So I've been able to travel. The money is good. In fact, my first check was 300 shillings, but the highest check I've gotten from Neolife is $13,000. That's about 1.3 million. And for somebody who was earning 10,000 shillings a month in employment, that's a fortune. The other benefit I've gotten is that, I mean, I own properties in different counties. Right now we are in Thika. I have some properties around here. I mean, in different counties, I have properties, Kajiado and other places, courtesy of Neolife. Today I'm a landlord, courtesy of Neolife. So what can I tell the people who are here? It is a worthwhile journey. Today, what excites me is that I'm able to hold somebody who doesn't know anything and I empower him. I walk with him the journey, whether he's a student, regardless of his background. At one point, I introduced a chokora, somebody who had never been to school. The only school he had been to is an approved school. And I taught him this thing in Kikuyu. And in 6 months, he was earning 30,000. In 1 year, he was earning over 50K. Today, when I'm driving, I meet him driving his own car. You know, that is something that is just out of this world. When you see people that you've helped who are living good lives, one of my directors recently bought her own house. I was so excited for her. I mean, that is the life to be. When you pass away, you can leave a footprint and say, yes, this man was here. And somebody can be praying for you and saying, my children are eating and feeding and sleeping because of so and so. Mi nasemanga hata Mungu ukiwa na tudhambi tudogo, he might sweep some under the carpet because I don't know jamaa anasaidia watu wengi. So for the guests who are here, usitupe mbao, get in, get started. This is just a side hustle. Now things have become easier. It's a digital era. Today I'm in Thika and I'm participating in a meeting that is going on. And on the same meeting, we have people in the US and in the UK. So life has become easier with the digital era. Get in, get started. Let your phone start making money for you. Isikuwe tu hapo for decoration, inakula credit na vitu kama hiyo na ikusaidii. Unaweka bundles, unashinda ukicharge. Ndio tu scroll Facebook uone ati vile watu wana succeed. Why don't you get into the business? Then people will be scrolling Facebook and see where you have traveled. You know, in life, you're either a participant or a supporter. Kama umeka uko una support kwa crowd, you'll still supporting for the rest of your life. But you can be a player, you can be in there, you can be making the money and let people start talking about you and where you have been. Yeah, as you change people's lives. And remember, the key thing here is changing people's lives, empowering other people, and building success by helping somebody else achieve their dreams. So for the guys on the call, let's go for it. For the distributors, you're in the right place at the right time. Don't let these small discouragements actually slow you down. Have a long-range vision. Yeah, you hear me, I started with 300 shillings, but I mean, I grew my business to a 6-figure income and growing. So don't look where you are, look where you are going. Don't look at the day-to-day challenges. At the beginning, there are challenges, but remember you're planting a seed. Those seeds, when they grow, you will be amazed the kind of money you'll be making. So thank you so much, Judy and Mary Mengo. That was a good session. I give it back to you, Judy. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you so much, friend, for that session. It's nice. At least I found you in the business. I've seen you grow. I know what you've been doing, and I get very, very excited. Thank you so much. And now we invite our final regent in Neolife. That is Ms. Amulavu. Maggie, you can unmute yourself. You already have unmuted yourself. Please join us. Back to you, Maggie.
Thank you, Judy. After those two powerful testimonies, almost lost of where to start. That was great. Mary, yes, it is true. I saw you come, and it is true that stick went away. And at your age, I know many people are at home and are under blankets as the weather changes. And Fred, congratulations, you've come from far. I remember us going for meetings with Fred, and we would walk for so long, and we were just encouraging each other, saying one day we will drive and we will achieve our dreams. Congratulations to Mary and Fred. My name is Margaret Amulavu, as you've heard, and thank you, Judy, for hosting this session. And before this business, I worked for an international bank, and I worked for the bank for 8.5 years, after which I chose to resign. And My reason of resigning is that I had challenges in the bank. One of the things that I remember so clearly is that Sundays were good in the morning because I'll go to church. But Sundays afternoons, as the day went on, I'll get actually depressed. I wasn't looking forward to Mondays. I mean, I would actually really like get sick because I'm not looking forward to what Monday had. I felt the bank job for me was very routine. It wasn't challenging, but it was very tiring. And at the time I left, we were in a transition from manual records to computer, the ATMs that you now have. And they retrenched, asked people to retire early. And I found myself doing a job of 5 people. And I would get in the office at 8 and leave at 12 p.m. As in, those were just long hours. And I was so tired when I got home that I wouldn't even go upstairs to change so that I can do something. I would go up to sleep. And the next day, the same. And I remember one time I came home, our son being 3 years, and he said, "Mommy, these days you don't come home. Where do you go?" And that concerned me. Number one, it concerned me that my son at 3 years does not see his mother. And then secondly, I come from a very mixed background. My father is Kenyan, my mother is Malawian, and then I'm married to Charles, who is from a different part of the country. And so I felt that my in-laws would not be very comfortable with that kind of a situation because a child cannot lie. But one of the things I really, really thank God for is that I got a husband in the bank. In fact, I sometimes joke that probably I went to the bank to get a husband. And when I say a husband, I mean somebody supportive, somebody who's been there for me, somebody who has inspired and encouraged me, somebody who has made me and is part of who I am today. And I just know that without Charles, I would not be where I am. And I really thank God for him. And so when I came in, for me, after resigning, I was home for a year and I wasn't happy because I was not used to asking for money, because when Charles and I met, I was already working with my own funds and everything. And it became a bit of a challenge, and I could understand because at the time I left, we now had 2 children and Charles was the sole breadwinner. So a year down the line, a friend who had been working with in the bank, was a neighbor, invited me to come and have a look at a business. And she said, it is home-based, you'll do it from home, you can earn foreign currency, you're able to bring up your children from home. And actually, if you do it very well, you will travel. The traveling bit, I was sure, is a lie. I just felt it was something to hype it so that I could go to the meeting. But anyway, I had nothing to lose and I decided to go to the meeting. And I went to the meeting. I didn't understand much. And so if you don't understand everything at the beginning, don't worry, it will come as we go along. But I understood that it's a business that had products. And there are people I saw there, and I felt that if they're in this business, then I can also do it. And initially, I actually didn't start to do the business because I had doubts about myself. I'd never sold anything. And so when I saw products, I saw selling, and I thought, like Judy was saying, the selling I thought was of carrying things, hawking, talking to people to sell them things that you don't even know that they need. And so I was not very comfortable with that. But anyway, I started off. And when we start off, of course, our first basic is that you use the products. And I want to say for the last 23 years, we have used these products without missing even one day. In fact, from when we joined, which was on 15th of May, 1997, we have completed 23 years. We have never used any product from the shop that Neolife has. If Neolife has a product, I will not go for it to the shop. And one of the things I remember, the cleaning products are just above cut. I mean, I cannot compare them with anything. Number one, they are natural. Number two, they are versatile, meaning they are multi-purpose. Number three, they work. They actually do the work. Number four, they are effective. And then finally, you save a lot of money. You save a lot of time, energy, and money, and you also save yourself your health. Many of the health challenges that we are now getting, I've come to learn that even weight, some of the weight we are struggling with, some of the hormonal imbalances we are having is actually due to cleaning products. And you can actually save up to 50% of your cleaning budget. And when you save money, you make money. And then that they're biodegradable. They will not harm the environment or even harm you. They are so safe that if a child drank them because of the color, just give them a lot of water and I say they'll get clean on both ends. And to just tell you how serious we are about using our cleaning products, our daughter grew up, is now 18. We've got 2 children. Our firstborn is now 28. And the one who followed, we lost the one in between, and our daughter is 18.